Yo, what's up, guys? Playing some more hardcore Diablo 3 with Alive, the Demon Hunter. And I'm just gonna run a Torment 1 Nephalem Rift, and let's see what we get. So my build I'm using for this, it's really a highly just stutter step type build. My only single target is going to be rapid fire with fire support for the rockets. I always use smoke screen with the displacement. Vengeance from the Shadows, always use that. Wolf Companion I'm going to be using for some burst damage. And my most important is the cluster arrow with shooting stars, which is more rockets. And then you want to pick up ballistics for more of that rocket damage for both your rapid fire and your cluster arrow. And it also gives you a chance to just launch one. I just use archery because I do have that hand crossbow, so it's another 5%. I'm always going to use Perfectionist and Hardcore pretty much. And steady aim is a great, just flat more damage bonus. So right now I'm working with 7.2 million toughness and 922,000 damage. That damage does lie a little bit because the shooting stars, they really do crit pretty hard. So I'm not going to be standing there and just doing that straight DPS, with 100% DPS time, but I am going to be stutter stepping. So I'm a little bit more bursty. So if a graph of my damage would be like up and down, every 3 seconds or so. And right now I did replace my offhand Dawn with this Dead Man's Legacy. It just has perfect crit chance roll, a pretty high attack speed and dexterity and vitality. So it's got a whole lot of toughness on that vitality. And it has a little bit more damage than that that Dawn did. Even though I did lose the crit gem, the 125% crit hit damage. So my rockets won't crit as high. I did lose 125% damage on my crits, but I gained a lot more dexterity, a shitload of crit, and attack speed. So those are worth replacing or getting replaced. And also this belt is pretty cool. The health globe increases your maximum life. That's just it's cool, just more toughness. I think with that stacked up I get up to like 9.5 million toughness. So I become pretty tough with that. And using ballistics actually is great for this chest piece because of that dodging or getting hit by a range attack automatically shoots a homing rocket. And for 617% weapon damage, that will do a shitload of damage. Even though I am using just a one-hander, they still crit for when I did have my other crossbow with the crit hit damage. They would crit for like 25 million. So that would be pretty ownage on. It procs on, of course, any ranged attack. So like the Goatmen that throw spears or whatever. And also it procs on Thunderstorm and Electrified and Mortar for elite packs. And anyone with a range attack, of course. So like a ghost, like the ghosts from the Zoltan Cool crypts in Act 2, if they have like Electrified and Thunderstorm and like they're hitting me with that range attack, they just will kill themselves so fast because I will just be shooting rockets right back at them for free that do a shitload of damage. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to do a Torment 1 Rift here. I'm just going to kind of show you guys how I kind of play them. Okay, so this map is a little bit tougher. It does have these really thin areas. So what I do at the beginning, actually, okay, we are already off to a pretty quote-unquote good start. Also could be known as bad start, but we're just going to blow these guys up real quick. I'm just going to pop all my cooldowns. Really what you want to do, I'm just going to grab these, and I'm not going to go very far over here. I'm just going to clear it to sort of the edge of my line of sight. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go right back here. And then I'm going to make sure there isn't just a whole bunch of shit down here waiting for me. What I'm going to do here is set up a kiting path. So I'm going to kind of go down here, and if I hit an elite, I might skip it, or... No, okay, I'm getting pretty far here, so... The beginning of the rift is always the hardest part, is getting sort of a good foothold in the level so that you can have a good place to run around if you need to, or run away, of course, from a shitty elite pack. So right here, I'm just going to explore a little bit. That is Wormhole, Vampiric, what was it? Arcane, and Teleporter. Okay, Teleporter. So that's not too bad. I'm just going to slowly kite them back. They don't have any CC for me, so I can always just dodge their arcanes and stuff. So I'm just going to stay in on these guys and kill their face off. Avoid that teleporter. And I'm just going to shoot him a bunch. And boinky, boinky, boinky. And now I'm going to rapid fire and kill his ass. Bomb. Alright. And here we go. And alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying to find dead ends. Here's a nice dead end. Awesome. Okay. That's really good because you really just want to find the edge. So this whole part of the map, I know I can kind of run towards it if I need to run away. Because what you don't want to happen is, you know, have an elite pack chasing you and you get trapped. So right here, actually, this kind of sucks. Teleporter. I'm going to use the Wolf Companion. I try to save my... Let's see, I'm just going to walk out. Alright. And that is the dead end, so I'm going to just go this way instead. What I do, I try to save my Vengeance for a really shitty pack so I can stun them. Because the stun on Vengeance, it pretty much holds them still. It'll pretty much stun lock them for good. And I picked up a bunch of health globes, so I'm at 751,000 now, so I'm up to 8.3 million toughness. So let's see if I can get this one before it goes off. And now I'm up to 8.6 million, so that belt is actually pretty sweet. And here's another elite. We can go see what they are. They are extra health mortar desecrator. Okay. So the mortar will slowly kill them. I'm actually just going to sit here and shoot them. They're not that bad, but you know, any like free damage you can do like this is great. And of course, melee champions, they won't really be able to do this as much, of course, but I'm doing more of like the demon hunter point of view. So I'm just gonna kill these guys, get a free kill. All right, there's a 10 million. I think that was from my chest piece. Let's see, anything good? Nah. All right. And let's pick this shit up. Bonk. Bonk. And I'm gonna go up here first, just to make sure there's no shit over here. All right. So now we have a pretty complete side of this level. And this is a good example of kind of a harder place to clear because you really want to have your flanks secure. Because if you're in just one of the, you know, the Act 1, like Cathedral level, kind of like that, where it's just, you know, the corridors that just have one way or the other, you know, there's really no, like, flanking, unless they just teleport behind you or something. There's really no way to be flanked in that, so, but this one you really want to pay attention. Let's see, Desecrator, Nightmarish, Frozen, yeah, okay, it should be alright. Just need to keep moving, and they're gonna Frozen, so I'm gonna walk over here. And unfortunately, I do not have any movement speed on my boots, so I am being kind of careful about my movement here. I want to make sure I get there way before I need to be there. And we're just gonna keep shooting these assholes. These spiders are one of the more dangerous units because they do just spam that slowing, the web thing on the ground, which can really like inhibit your movement. Let's see, can I mouse over these guys? One thing you can do, it's not happening here because they actually are really far away, but you can always just use the edge of your screen. Since the 3D engine in Diablo, it'll let you see farther if you use it up here. And up here instead of like below you. So like if you're trying to find elites that are down here, it's better to just go like this sort of and maybe look at them from up this way because you'll be able to actually see them. Actually, I'm gonna go clear this. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go that way. Okay, good. Now I know this is safe. And boom, bitty, boom, bitty, boom. I'm gonna pop some wolf. What's my damage now? 1.1 million. Hell yeah. All right. And he's thunderstorming me, so they're gonna kind of own themselves. 10 million, 11 million. They just love to kill themselves with that thunderstorm. That shit is always fucking hilarious. Especially like if I have the power pylon, the 400% increased damage. That shit is just ownage, man. Boomity boom, 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 boom. Alright. And boom.
Your fear betrays you.
And I'm just gonna go up this way first see what's going on. Let's see, the monsters, they're pretty well concentrated, but I'd like a little bit more. Oh, here's a bunch of spiders. Nice. And some more spiders. Damn. Fast, reflect damage. Arcane. Ooh, yes. More Thunderstorm. Whoever Thunderstorms, it's so funny because you can tell who Thunderstorms me because they're the one that gets blown to shit by my chest piece. Boom, baby. Oh, watch that Arcane. Okay. And I think that's all of them. Yeah, I'm gonna walk through that shit, pick up the health. Let's see, I'm gonna clear this part out. Alright, there's nobody. What is this guy? Alright, let's go look at him first. Vampire, Desecrator, Thunderstorm, Mortar. Ooh, Thunderstorm, nice. I love Thunderstorm. It doesn't really do that much damage, but damn, it procs the... Ooh, damn, I just got hit a lot. That was actually too bad. Thunderstorm, it doesn't do too much damage, but it procs the hell out of my chest piece. So right now, it's a fucking great piece to have. So they just got fucking owned. And I need some shoulders. Well, my shoulders are alright, but... I guess shoulders, actually, they don't roll with any good damage stats. They mostly just have defense and dexterity. So I'll have to just find a legendary with some cool secondary legendary effect. But... let's see here. Got some bros. Oh, that's a pretty long name. So one thing I've been doing is actually trying to find the longest like title or sort of name for an item, and this one's pretty long. Avaricious Ascended Greaves of the Castle. Nice. I think the longest one I have right now, it takes up 2 full lines right there. So you see these lines right here where it says it uses up 2 full lines of text there. And I want to find one that actually uses 3. That would be amazing. Just some really long name, like some long-winded... and it has to be a blue item, because all the yellow and legendary items, they have actual names for them. Like, they randomize, like, some short names. But, let's see. But these, you know, they have armor and they have gold pickup, so it's like Avaricious Ascended Greaves of the Castle. So it's like this really long fucking name. I just love that. Like, it's so funny. Some of them are just insanely long names. And Shield Pylon, that's alright. I don't really like that one, because I don't try to take damage anyway. Ooh, there's a Waller. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tougher. I'm going to try and stay... when I do go down this thin part, I'm going to go down it all at once instead of kind of stutter stepping. And I'm just going to shoot blind for a little bit. Okay, they did wall me right there. I'm going to do a little more damage. They actually don't have too much damage. I'm just going to go over here. But this is the thing I really need to look out for. Actually, this is not the greatest spot. I'm lucky that there's not a lot going on right now. Because getting locked in like that with Waller is really bad for ranged. Luckily, I was able to get out of that, but that was not the best example of what you should be doing as a demon hunter. With Waller there, if you do have these thin little corridors like this, you really just want to run away from it all at once and then get to a big spread out part like this and then get them to wall you, and then you can get out and then go past the next corridor and then just rinse and repeat that. So when you're fighting a Waller, you want them to wall you while you're in a big open space. And then, and of course, the cooldown on their walling spell is only, you know, like maybe 6 or 8 seconds or something, so you really have to move quick, and it can take a long time to kill a Waller group, but it's worth it because they can really be problematic for range for sure, and for melee too, just because it really limits your mobility, especially if you get trapped. So even if you're doing pretty well as a melee and you're not taking too much damage, you can still get fucked by Waller just because if you're not out healing them or, you know, doing a whole lot of damage, they're gonna slowly just whittle you down with all that walling. So Waller is definitely like one of the most dangerous ones you need to look out for. Here's a Champion Waller. Champion Wallers are a little bit easier to deal with because it's a predictable. You know, it just does the 3 sides of a box, sort of, or well, of a rectangle, and it's easy to kind of tell where it's going to go. So right here, I am trapped, but I don't really need to retreat. But if he did have like fast Horde or something, that would be a problem. Horde can really suck if the guy has Waller. The worst is just having like a Horde champion pack with a whole bunch of good damage abilities. And then also hitting an elite pack that has Waller. But let's see, these guys shouldn't be too bad. Let's blow them all up. I'll use some Wolf Companion. Oh, they do have Vortex. That was funny. They didn't actually pull me. That was good. And they're just going to mortar themselves to death. And boom. And we're actually getting this pretty well cleared. I'm getting 63% on one rift. I usually maybe average only about 40 or 35% on each rift. I've gone through entire rifts and gotten like 1 or 2 whole packs of just anything, like, and that's it. I'll kill literally just like 6 or 7 monsters on one whole rift, and that really sucks sometimes. All right, this guy has Waller too. I'm gonna back out over to here. I'm gonna fight him on this big open spot. I'm gonna just stand off that plate. Be pro. Don't stand in the fire. And I'm just gonna rapid fire this guy. Fucking own, dumbass. And boom, baby. Alright. And that's a dead end. Alright. So that's good to know. So this whole part of the map is now locked off. The only other part is over here. So I have a lot of room to run if I need to. And that's important. Don't get overconfident if you're like nearing the end of the rift, or you're nearing the end of the, getting the Rift Guardian to spawn. You got to make sure you're using everything, because all it takes is just 1 or 2 shitty elite packs and you just will die. And it always happens pretty fast, it's not like a slow thing. It's not like you're slowly damaging them and they're slowly damaging you, and like you barely get your healing off, but then like, oh, like they just got me in like good duel. Like, no, it's not like that. It's like pretty much instant. Like they will desecrate you twice when they got you trapped, and then like, mortar you, and like you fucking die like a bitch. So it's like, you gotta watch that shit. But let's see here. I'm gonna save my discipline. And alright. We got some more. They have shielding, arcane, desecrator. Alright, so they got some damage, so I better watch it a little bit, but it shouldn't be too bad. But that thunderstorm is hilarious. Oh, they like all desecrated me at once. That was cool. I'm gonna stand back here. Shoot this asshole. Ooh, there's some chest armor. Ooh, that might be an Atali's. Atalia's, whatever. Maybe. Let's see. Let's clear this shit out first. Bonk. I don't know. My chest armor, though, I've been showing you guys. It's really good. I've been thinking about, like, I don't even know if I'll ever replace it, because it scales with your damage. Like, it scales. Wait, whoops. I meant to. Marauders Carapace. Oh, okay. Marauders. Dexterity. Oh, Companions does all. Oh. Your equip hatred spell. Oh, this is it. This is the Marauders. This is like the best in slot set piece. So you have to have 6. Damn, you have to have all 6 to get that hatred spenders for sentries. But that's insane. So I'm definitely keeping this. Dexterity, vitality, resist all. It didn't roll with sockets, so that sucks. I would have to re-roll I guess vitality. I would re-roll the vitality for the sockets, but I'm not going to use it now. It's only good for those set pieces for sure. But as you see, damn, those set pieces. I was actually talking to some people about those set pieces. The Marauders Carapace. That's fucking awesome. Just need a few more. Alright, let's finish out this rift. 3,000 gold, nice. Bonk, bonk, bonk. A lot of spiders in this one. Spiders are really shitty. I think maybe they're my worst. Well, I don't know. They're not the worst, but the webs are just shit, because that's like always their baseline ability they can always use, and then they get like their 4 elite affixes, so they can be really tough to deal with. But boom, 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 get fucked, you bitches. Bonk, bonk. But you can always use smoke screen to nullify the movement decrease on their webs, so just in case you need to get out of a bad spot. Damn, this place is going on for a while. This is cool. I might actually be able to get the Rift Guardian in one round. I think I did that last time too. It doesn't happen very often. Okay, what is this? This is Waller, so I am gonna just retreat. The instant this wall goes down, I'm gonna go over here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blow everything. so I'm just going to keep that guy. Actually, I don't really know if I need it. But, I mean, it's better safe than sorry. Like, if you do meet a shitty pack like that, and you're able to run away, hopefully, you can always just wait for your cooldowns. Just run the fuck away and just wait for your cooldowns. But we'll see if we find anything shitty now. But damn, this set piece is sick. The 500 dexterity, I mean, you know, that's whatever, but the companions calls all companions to your side. That's awesome. And then sentries cast your equip hatred spenders, so like sentries cast cluster arrow. That would be insane. I wonder if it uses the rune too. If it does, like that's, I mean, that's like it like quadruples your DPS almost. Because, like, sentries are going to double it, and then, like, both sentries using your hatred spenders, that's just going to, like, triple it and then quadruple it. Like, having 4 demon hunters. Okay, what are these guys? Whoops, I didn't mean to. Frozen, wait, Frozen Pulse, knockback. And some other shit. Yeah, super cares. Yeah, just the lazy inevitable for them. But Frozen Pulse sucks a little bit, but it's not that bad. Just get the fuck out of it. I've seen some retarded fuckers on YouTube. They will just stand in Frozen Pulse. Like, they just don't notice it until, like, after 3 or 4 pulses. And it's like, why? Like, you need to pay attention. Like, do you like playing hardcore? Like, do you like having a live hardcore character? Or do you like them dead? Like, I don't know. Actually, I should go stand away from them so I can get my archery class. Or, steady aim, I mean. But, whatever. So, 100 legend. And there's the end. Alright, so let's see. I could maybe finish it in here, but I'm going to go ahead and find another one. Let's see what we've got. Alright, this one actually, this is where one of my friends died. Yep, it's right here. So this place is dangerous. And as you can see, I'm already getting charged instantly by these Exarch bastards. I hate these Exarchs, because they will charge from off screen and shit. Grab some health. Alright. Let's be careful about this. I'm just going to slowly go forward here. Open this door. And more Exarchs. Awesome. Alright. Actually, I don't know. This might not have been the best idea. Because I'm not going to clear too much. And I won't have a big area to kite in case I need to. Because sometimes some of the Rip Guardians, none of them are really, like, really dangerous. You know, for killing you. You know, they have damage and stuff, but none of them have, like, you know, an insane amount of CC. Like, none of them are, like, the key warriors or something like that. But, alright, this is going to be that guy, okay. So he's just going to summon ads. This guy does kind of suck, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to stand here and rapid fire. Oh, he does reflect damage, too. Okay, that sucks. But I'm going to hopefully just keep him stunned for a while. I'm going to stand out of that. I don't know how much damage it does, but I'm really just going to... I mean, you see how slow that thing goes. Damn, you must think it does a shitload of damage. Oh, it goes like 4 ways. And, okay, it does 98,000. That's not bad. That's definitely survivable. I'm going to stay out of teleport. See that one? I wonder how much damage that one does. It's like one big one. That probably hits like a bitch. I'm not trying to find out. Oh, and his minions get reflect damage. That's interesting. So yeah, this guy, he just summons ads and stuff. And I guess watch the big one. That one right there. I don't even want to test it. Like, I want to test it, but I don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, alright, we got no legendaries and no set piece, or no
I need to go
crafting items, but this this carapace is great. Hopefully I'm going to be able to re-roll that, the vitality, I guess. I'll probably re-roll the vitality to a socket, to 3 sockets. Actually, will that happen? Hold on, I'm going to salvage the yellows and then sell the blues because I really don't need any blues anymore. Repair. I'm gonna go up here.
I'm still waiting.
I've got some brand new
no, sell that, and that. And I already repaired. All right, let's go to Act 3 really quick, or Act 5, whatever. No, wait, whoops. I'm at Act 5, yes. Just go to fucking bullshit. Ah, here it is. Just because the jewel crafter is really close. Okay. Or wait, what am I looking for? Oh, the reforger bitch. Hold on. This goes over here. I have not used any topazes. Alright, let's just see. What can this re-roll into? Vitality. Okay, so it can go from 1 to 3 sockets, so... I'm not going to use it now. So I'm just going to wait. I actually wanted to redo this one. Let's see if we can get a socket. Socket. 1.4. Cluster arrow. Oh, I'll take that instead. And nope, no socket. So I'll keep that. That sucks. This is going to start getting really expensive. Anyway, so that's a Nephalem Rift. That one, you know, it was a pretty good representation. That was about average for difficulty if you're looking at doing Torment 1. Sometimes, though, you can get some really shitty packs all at once, so you really have to be careful. You know, if you get a bunch of Wallers all at once, it's going to be hell to pay. But that's some alive Demon Hunter action, and hopefully you guys can not die too much in hardcore. See you later.